this is my coming out video. I was supposed to make this video like a long time ago, but life got in the way. And yeah, I'm in my car and I'm still kind of sick. So my coming out story, it was not like the typical coming out story that you hear about. I was kind of forced out. Okay, so this is what happened. So
here's a little backstory
all my
before I get
life,
into
knew
the
I
whole
was
entire
gay.
fiasco.
Like, girl, when I tell you I knew I was gay, like, I knew I liked boys. They were cute as hell. And I never had any guy friends because boys scared the fuck out of me. Like I always hang out with girls. I was like always scared to come out because like when they talk about gay people, they use a condescending like attitude about it, and it just like in my kid brain, being gay was bad. Like when I was little, like, oh shit, like I like boys, like that's bad. So I just like kept everything inside. I was so reserved, and everybody from my elementary school, like they kind of knew I was gay, but I didn't even know what the hell gay was. They were like, oh my god, you're so gay. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And then in 5th grade, I moved to Wilson, North Carolina. It's a very conservative part of North Carolina, and everybody here is like really conservative. So I was like, oh my god, so this is my chance to start fresh. Fast forward to my sophomore year of high school, I told my two really good friends, Anna and Kaylin, that I was gay, only because this boy talked to me for like literally a week, and I thought like we were gonna get married. Like in my head, I already like had this scenario that we were gonna get married, we're gonna have kids, we're gonna have like a dog together, and then he stopped talking to me. Like, and then he's like, "Can we like pretend like this didn't happen?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, what did I do? I was like so heartbroken, and like I was like emo, I was suicidal, and then I had to text him. I was like, so me and blah 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 talked for like a week and blah 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 blah, and they're like, oh my god, and then one of my friends picked it up, like what I was trying to say, like I'm gay, and the other friend was like, what? So they were the only two people in high school to know I was gay at that time. And everybody else just like suspected I was gay, I guess. And I was bullied in high school, girl. Like I was bullied to no extent. People were calling me faggot. Like people were like, and in chorus, people were like poking the director's stick up my butthole and calling me a gay faggot like every day. Like I was so depressed in high school, and because of my depression and my anxiety, and then now on top of that, now I have another eating disorder. I was bulimic and I was anorexic, and like I just didn't have like any more like motivation to like live. I was like mad all the time. I was angry. I was depressed. One night I like went like batshit crazy, and I went to my house. I went to my room, I grabbed like all the pills I could find in the cabinet, and then I like just popped them. Like I just popped them like crazy. Downed it with like my mom's Grey Goose. When I tell you, like I took like a fistful, it was like 20 different types of medicines like in my hands, and I just like popped them. And then my friends called my brother up, and they're like, there's something wrong with Billy, like you need to check up on him. And I was already like loud and like obnoxious in my like room, like crying like crazy. My brother's like, what's wrong? Like, boy, what's wrong? And I was like, I don't know, like it was just really bad. Like talking about this, like it's bringing tears back in my eyes, but the car's so hot I don't even want to cry anymore because I'm gonna dehydrate and die. I took my keys, I drove to my grandma's house, and I was like tipsy and under the influence. I was just like very, very bad, in a very bad state of mind. First thing I saw was this big ass bottle of XO, or like Hennessy. So yeah, I downed that down, and then I ran up her room. I was crying, and then my aunt came home, and I was like, oh shit, like I need to shut up. She was my favorite aunt at the time. Like I loved and adored her, but like now, honestly, she's a snake. I don't like her. So I went to her room, and then she's like, Billy, what's wrong? And I was like, I don't know, like I'm gay. Like nobody loves me. Like I'm scared to tell my mom and dad that I'm gay, because if I tell them I'm gay, they're gonna not love me anymore. It's like the gist of what I said. And then tell me how this happened. I had a phone, and then she was like recording me. At the time, I was like still like high and like drunk and everything, so I didn't like give it like any mind. And she was recording me the whole entire time. And then She went to Las Vegas, and at this time there was nobody there to take care of her kids, and my grandma's really old, so I was staying over at my grandma's house to take care of her kids when she was in Las Vegas. So one day I went with my brother to go to the mall, and then whenever we came back from the mall, girl, my mom was sitting there, my grandma was sitting there, and my dad was sitting there. And I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And they're just like looking at me like dead in the face. Like they look so dramatic. Like this shit was like American Next Top Model, like final two, like standing there. And I'm like, "Girl, what did I do?" And I was like, "Hi." So my mom was like, "Do you have anything to tell me?" And my dad was just like looking down on the floor, like shaking his head. So I was like, "What the hell did I do?" My other aunt's kid gave my aunt with Down syndrome the phone. And then she was like, look, Billy's crying. And then my aunt saw it, and then my aunt's like, she's such the sweetest person ever. Then she was like, oh my god, like, Billy's crying. And then she was crying, like, along with the video. And then she, like, gave it to my mom. And then I guess that's how my mom saw it. My mom was like, so are you gay? I was like, no. I was like, what are you talking about? And she's like, well, I saw the video. I was like, okay, well, yeah, I guess I like boys. And then I just didn't want to talk about it anymore because like it was a long ass day at the mall. And then my mom went upstairs. She's like, so how do you know you're gay? And I was like, what do you mean? How do I know I'm gay? I just know I'm gay. And then she's like, have you ever had a boyfriend before? I was like, no. She's like, have you ever had a girlfriend before? I was like, no. And then she's like, well, how did you know? And then in my head I was like, oh my god, like why is it so hard for her to understand that I'm like I'm telling her that I'm gay, but like now she's like, no, you're not really gay, like, girl, stop it. Like I was kind of forced out of the closet because I was ambushed, girl. I was ambushed. Like, who goes home to their house, your parents are just sitting there like just waiting to get you. I was crying for a whole entire week. Like every time they said gay, like I was crying. Like I was hiding. I was actually ashamed of being gay. Like this was like my first real time of like feeling ashamed to be gay, because I thought that I let my parents down. And my dad, he told me, he kept telling me that I was a misfortune to him. I literally did not talk to my dad, I shit you not, for like a whole year. It's hella disrespectful to say that your own son is a misfortune just because I'm gay. Like, I am Billy. There's different parts of me. I'm funny, I'm creative, I'm fucking cute as fuck. And being gay does not define everything about me. Being gay is just like one little part of me. And people just don't fucking understand that. So fast forward to today. I am a strong gay man living in North Carolina, one of the most conservative states. And I have to say I'm pretty content with my life right now. I am very open about my sexuality. Like, I wear whatever I want. I dress however I want. I beat my face to perfection whenever I want. Literally don't, like, give zero fucks now. Like, that's how you have to live. Like, honestly, you can't live for other people anymore. You have to live for yourself. Like, coming out was one of the best things. I was, like, kind of forced to come out. But now it's all Gucci. Like, you think the world is going to end, but it doesn't really. So that was my coming out story fiasco. So yeah, bye. How do you turn this off?